with the next tutorial. So previously we were here. We have set at the anim space, anim offset, which was working fine. We have set the headshot and we have added some cues. So it was all working fine. So now we will add the real character, because these are the dummies, these are the default mannequin which we always use, and these are the legendary. But today we will use the real people, and we will see how we can change them in running state, like when we are playing character. So we will display the different character. So let's see how we can do that. First, what you have to do, just go to Epic Game Launcher and search for Scan People. It was free before. I don't know about it now, but you can use any character. It is not compulsory to use these only. So just search for people. So these are the scanned 3D people. These are not yet for Unreal 5. So just check this button, and this is the project which we are working on currently. And just select the latest version which you can choose from and add to project. So it will take a second. 1, 2. Okay, it's been added. So it's complete. I just close that down. So I will use the dirty method to things go in a speedy way. So what we will do, we will delete this. It's an mesh. So just go to mannequin, and here this is the skeleton which they are currently using for the scanned 3D people. Just delete this skeleton. This is the dirty way. Just the correct way is just go to the retarget manager, but it will take time. So I'm going with this way because this skeleton is much similar to the existing one, and it has slightly bones added. So let's delete it. For the replacement, we will choose mannequin. For mannequin, this one, just click replace. Yes, save changes. I will do same with this. Just delete. Okay. UE SK. Okay, mannequin. So here, this is the one. I have just replaced this. Just click OK. Say selected, and at the end, just delete this. Say just UE. Okay, mannequin. So this is the SK mannequin. Just replace references. Okay, save selected. So it should work fine. If you want to check if they are working or not. See, first thing, this project this import we scanned 3D people has for mobile also and for PC also. So we don't need the mobile one. So we will delete the mobile one, or we will keep it. If in future we will see how we can export it for the Android also. So let's keep it for now. And okay, so let's check for a character if it is all working fine. Here it is giving that it will manually add the bone. Just click OK. Okay, perfect. And just click save and control shift S to save everything. So just go to our animation, just character animation NMBP. This is our NMBP to check if everything works fine as before. So just choose. Okay, we have this character only. Okay, it looks fine to me. So we will go to this scanned people character, and here what we will do, we will go for skeleton. Right, these are all white because these are not updated yet. So what we will do, we will just select them and click enter. So it will all available in our anim template. Okay, Perfect. Just Control Shift S and close it down. I think the shortcut is Alt F4. Sorry, Control F4. Okay. Just close this down. Okay. So I have set all these. So just go back to the animation again. Where is that animation? Okay. Just switch off this skeleton mesh. Just go to animation and BP. Let's see if everything works fine. Just go to mesh, and here you have bunch of characters available which you can choose. So let's check if it is all working. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is Claudia. Perfect. Let's go and choose Claudia. So this is Kerala, Claudia. Okay, they are working fine. See, we have the duplicates because of the mobile version. So just okay, just bear with me. So we here it is all working fine. Let's check with the animations also. Just combat. Okay, this is perfectly fine. Let's check with the speed and for pitch also just 90. Okay, with pitch. Okay, so not this one. I want the direction to be 90. Okay, so everything is fine, but we have to deal with this. Okay. Okay, so in the steady state, it is working correctly. Okay, so it is fine. So next thing is when we try to walk, see it is just running. I'm not clicking shift. So it is because we have default speed is 300 and 600. Sorry. So we will change that too. So let's look at this how we can change that characters. So go back to the Visual Studio, just in the character base in header file. What we will do, we will create a variable which will have all the animations. Okay, so u property, just copy this and t array, and here we will put u skeleton mesh. We don't want component, and here skeleton mesh, so sm underscore characters, so scats. Okay, so we have the variable. Now go back to the begin play. Why we are choosing begin play? Because I want, after importing the character in the world, after spawning the character, it should choose whether it is a girl or boy. So that's why I'm putting this here. So how we will do that? Okay, so the function for that is set mesh, and it is the function available in mesh. So get mesh. Okay, so get mesh. Next is set mesh. Set skeleton mesh. Okay. Next here we have to put the skeleton mesh. So we have the array, so we can choose it from there. So skeleton mesh sm underscore characters. Okay. And here we have to put the a number, and we want to choose randomly. So what we will do here, we will use fmath. It is a node which contain a function rand number or rand random integer. Not this one, rand range. So in the rand range we have to specify the min, which is 0, and for max, so we will put the length of the array. So sm underscore char dot num minus 1. So this is only possible if our array length is greater than 1. Okay, so if our array exists. So sm chars and sm char dot num is greater than 0. So we want this thing to happen. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is okay. Okay, sorry. So this is the array. So we don't need this. We will check with the length only. But we will bind this to a key. Like if we press B, then our character should change. So we will create a function void AC underscore base character change char, and here we will put this function. So, and here we will call this function char change char. Okay, we don't have the definition in the header file, so we will create the definition for this. So it should be private. So just add the definition here. We want this we want the binding in B key. So what we will do, we will create input in the Unreal. So we will bind it then. So just copy above. It will be a bind action, and instead of attack, we will create the change char, and here should be change character. If I have spelled that correctly. Okay, until this is doing this stuff, just go back to the project setting. Just go to input, and here we will create an action mapping, which is change char, and here we will specify B. We want it with B. Okay, so Control Shift S, go back to this. Everything works, seems fine. Okay, so let's just recheck again. To change the character, we have defined function which is change character, and I have called this in the begin play, and I have inserted in this function. I am binding this function with the character input, change character input action, and I have set it with the B key. So just click Control Shift B. So this function will be available. This variable will be available in our character. So just go back to the character, and let's wait to finish it. Okay, until this is doing its stuff, let's create one more thing. Go to project setting, go to input. We will create the input for sprint, and for this we want left shift. Okay, just copy this, and we want this. Okay, this is press. Okay, we have for the press only. So we have to create two functions, one for press and one for release, right? So just copy this, and one is press and one is release. So IE underscore released, and we should have the two functions, sprint down and sprint up. Void sprint. Okay, press void sprint released. It should be pressed, right? We don't have the def. We have created its signature. Let's create the definition. Okay, we have these functions now. Now for the default, we have to specify the speed, and that function is available in the character movement. See, in the character class we have the character movement component, which have the max walk speed. See, and it is 600, but we want this as 300 for the default one. So just to go back to the constructor, and we will specify here. So it is the character movement component. So character